Hey traders, in this video I'll be going over the ultimate trading candlestick patterns for you to be able to start trading the forex market. If you don't know what is candlesticks, guys, this video will explain to you exactly what is candlesticks, how to read them, as well as how to start trading like a professional trader so that you stop losing that money and start making money like myself as a professional trader, trading over 6 years in the forex market. And also, with that being said, traders, let's start off with what is candlesticks. In fact, candlesticks are basically historical price. I think about candlesticks will help you to understand whether you should be buying or selling. It's basically presenting price on a chart. It's telling you exactly what has happened and what will potentially happen. Now, the reason why we're using candlesticks is to understand what is the market actually telling us. Think about the candlestick as the language of the forex market. Think about programmers. They have a certain language they use to code their softwares, and only they understand it. I don't know how the heck they're the only people that understand that language. Well, forex, it's the same thing. It's a foreign exchange. It makes you confused. It's like foreign. No one understands the candlesticks besides us, and you will start understanding exactly those candlesticks by the end of this video. And with that being said, guys, let's go over to exactly how to start reading these candles so you start trading like a professional. We at the whiteboard, which means very important information will be shared right now. In fact, I'm gonna go over exactly how to read a candlestick, and there are 6 autonomies that every candle has in order for you to start reading a candlestick. To be able to read candlesticks, you must be able to understand these 6 things. Number 1 being the open of every candle, the close of every candle, as well as the body and highs and lows. Lastly, the wicks. As they say that wicks don't lie. Now, with that being said, traders, onto the whiteboard, I'm gonna explain to you guys there are 2 types of candles in the market. It is a bullish candle which presents buyers in the market, right? The market price has increased. Then we have a bearish candle. And a bearish candle, for instance, it's basically presenting a price has decreased. There are sellers. So bullish one is usually presented in green or blue, and the bearish one is usually presented in red to present the price has decreased. Now, with that being said, traders, like I said, the 2 candles, all of these candles has actual opens. However, a bullish candle's price opens at the bottom over here and increases in price when the market has built some sort of volume. It closes some sort of higher. It closes higher than where it actually opened, right? So it goes all the way up and then finds a price where it wants to close, and that is what we call the close at the top right here. Now, with that bullish candle, it has some sort of lines over here. This is what we call wicks. It presents that price was there at one specific time when the candle was open, right? So this over here we call wicks. Now, at the high of the wick and the low of the wick is what we call actual highs of the candle, and the low we call the low of the candle, right? So remember, the same applies with a bearish candle. A bearish, however, opens at the high over here. It opens over here, showing that, look at, I'm opening here and I'm going all the way down. Boom, boom, boom. Sellers are winning. Market are pushing down. Bears are winning. They're taking control. And they push price all the way down and close at the bottom. So this is the close over here. It's saying that, you know what? The sellers has won. And the other end is this here is also known as the wicks, presenting price was there once upon a time, but the highs at the top again and the lows at the bottom over here. So you need to remember this at all times. Now, lastly, we have what we call a body. The entire thing over here in the middle is called a body, and every candle has a body. You need to remember a body because the body will be the body of your decision whether the candle is strong or weak, and the wicks as well. So we're gonna go over to the chart to start showing you guys exactly on the chart how candles are printed, how to read them, and then show you guys examples of highs and lows, and then how to use it with different time frames. With that being said, let's get onto the chart. Traders, now that we're at the chart, I'm gonna explain to you guys exactly like I said how to read these candlesticks so that you guys can start hitting more take profits. But with that being said, please do subscribe if you're enjoying this video this far, like this video, and also if you do want a cheat sheet to help you guys with the candlestick patterns, then comment down below cheat sheet and I will drop it out for you guys exactly, send it directly to you with the link and you can access the cheat sheet for you guys. And with that being said, traders, onto the chart right now. This is what we say, this is candlesticks. Okay, you can see mine is basically modified, green meaning a bullish candles and the red just presenting bearish candles. However, if you actually open the chart on a normal chart, it look like something like this, and me personally, I don't like this. You know, psychologically wise, seeing red candles, you know, it just has a negative impact on your psychology. So to remove that, I just took out the red as red implement something is wrong, stop, you lost, and I don't like that. I want to see just, you know, clean positive things in the market. So it's up to you if you want to change it. However, it does not change the meaning of the candle. Okay, now with that being said, on the top over here you can see that we have 1 minute, 5 minute, 50 minute, 1 hour, and daily, and it's many time frames over here as I'm scrolling. Now every time you select a time frame, each candle presents the time frame you have selected. As right now I'm on the daily time frame, meaning that every candle over here is 1 day. As you can look down below over here at the bottom, it shows Monday the 8th of July. The day before, it's the 5th of July. So if you can go over here, it shows the 24th. Next day, 25th. Next day, 26th. As you understand, it's presenting a specific day on the market. Now, on the other end, guys, if I do go onto a 1 hour time frame, on the 1 hour time frame, each candle will present 1 hour per candle. Okay, and it takes each candle 1 hour to close and open a new one. As you can see right now, this was at 9 o'clock, the next candle at 10 o'clock, and on the side at your right hand side you can see it says 1 minute and counting down. That is to present how much time is left on a specific candle before it closes and a new one opens. So right now in the next 1 minute you'll see a whole new 1 hour candle opens and will present what is happening in the 1 hour of that candle. Now we don't necessarily use one candle to make a decision. You use multiple of candles to actually understand what's happening in the forex market. If you do want to know what time frame I love using for my candlesticks, is the 1 minute time frame because I love scalping. Now with that being said, candlesticks is a very important part on what time frame you can start trading on, because that will directly correlate with the style of trading you want to pursue. Now for me personally, I'm a scalper, so I'm looking at lower time frames. But if you're a swing trader, meaning you're holding trades for a longer period of time, so you'll be looking at a higher time frame. Therefore, you're looking at 4 hour, daily, weekly, and so on, because the trades take much more longer. Now with that being said, guys, as I explained you guys, every candle is a high and low, and this will be a few examples. As you can see, this candle just closed right now, and therefore a whole new candle will be opening over on this end right here. However, guys, every candle has the autonomies like I explained to you guys. First up, you can see here we have the high of the candle right there, and secondly we have the low of the candle over here. Then we have something called wicks right here, which you can see these lines over here, those are wicks, right? You can see this big body over here, that is the body, and then we can see it's a green candle, so which means it's a bullish candle. So price opened at the bottom and it closed higher, showing it who won. The buyers won in that specific session. Now with that being said, traders, let's go over for a bearish example. As you can see, the market opened right on top right here, closed at the bottom over here, right? As you can see on top right here, we have a wick over here, very small. However, there's a wick, it's showing that is a specific high of the candle, and down below there's a wick at the low right there to show the low of the candle. Sometimes the wicks will be very small compared to other candles. However, there will also be times where the bodies will be very big, like this over here compared to this. That is because it's telling us something. Now at the end of this video, you'll be able to understand what is that telling me. And with that being said, let's move on to reading more candles so you guys can get this 100% correct. Over here you can see we have a bullish candle. Here's a open, that's a close, and there's a wick over here. But you see that this one doesn't have really a wick on top. There was no really some sort of order at the top right there. Before we actually understanding this, what is the meaning behind these things? Why is the one wick bigger than the next? I'm gonna go over that right now. As you can see right now, this candle here has a high, a low, right, as well as the open on top or close at the bottom, but at the same time it also has a body. Okay, look at this right here. This candle, for instance, has a low, right, has a high, has a open price, has a close price, and has the wicks as well as the body. As you see, every candle has these 6 autonomies. Now with that being said, let's go over how to start trading these candlesticks, as it's a very important part to be able to read it, but now it's more important to be able to trade it. And now we're going to be going over trading these candlestick patterns. We're back at the whiteboard to start explaining to you guys how to read the candlesticks, because now you guys understand highs, lows, those. You guys understand those things, right? But now we're gonna go a little deeper into the wicks, the bodies, because you saw right now there's different sizes of candles, different shapes. Well, think about this, right? In the market we have big moves, we have small moves, and we have no moves. Okay, in the market we're gonna have big moves, small moves, and there's no moves. We want to be in the big moves, okay guys? And to read the candles, we'll be able to understand when is the big move coming, when is the small move coming, and when is no move, when you should be staying out of the market. Very important part, okay guys? As you can see right now, I have different size and shapes, examples for you guys. You have a big body candle. This is presenting that, there's momentum in the market. There's a lot of traders in the market. So when we have a small body, a long wick, it's presenting rejection towards that direction. Think about it. When it's a rejection at the bottom, it doesn't want to go down anymore, right? But let's say we had to do this here. There was a rejection at the top. It's telling you, I don't want to go up anymore. I want to go down. So remember that right there. Write that down. That's probably very important. Okay, guys? And then we have a small body and small wicks on both sides. It's telling us I'm slowing down. When we have a small body, long wicks, it's basically telling you there's no volume in the market. No one is winning. So this is very important right here. This is probably what I love to use in the Forex market. And if you want to start trading the Forex market professionally or profitably, then this is the candlesticks you need to be able to read in the market. It's going to happen every time in the market. Now there's times you'll see a big candle with a long wick at the bottom. That is the same applies there. Big volume with the rejection. So you're going to combine it right now. If it's a big body with a long rejection at the top, it says, I don't want to go up, and it's a lot of volume to go down, basically. You understand? So you need to think about that. You need to put 2 and 2 together. And with that being said, let's explain to you guys more about these wicks right now. Okay, guys? Here we have an example of a wick at the bottom. What does this wick really mean? It says, when the candle was open once upon a time, it went down, but failed to close there, which means someone was failing. So let's say this was a bullish candle. Let's put this as this was actually a bullish candle, right? At one point in time, remember, a bullish candle opens here, closes at the top right here. And when the candle time was still open, right, it was dropping down. But then, you know what happened? The buyer said, go, sellers, footsie. I don't want to say the word. You F off. You know what I mean? F-E. It was telling you, I don't want to go down anymore. I want to go up. Way to uptown. So that being said, guys, think about it. The candle was telling you here with this wick, I don't want to go down anymore. I am stronger. The buyers are stronger. Let's say the wick was at the top like here, right? It's still bullish. So what is it telling me now? It's saying that yes, I'm bullish. However, yes, I don't want to go up no more. I don't want to go any more up. The sellers are taking control, and therefore the sellers just came in with the pressure and they're like down, 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 and then pushes market all the way down and closes right here. Remember, a bullish candle opens low, closes there, right? So it went up, but failed to close there. They push it down and close there, shows I'm winning, the sellers, and therefore this is still saying sell. I'm gonna look for sell. Now here's an example of a one with a bearish candle, but there's a wick at the bottom. Even though it is bearish and a wick at the bottom, think about it. A bearish candle open at the top, closes at the bottom here. As it goes lower, it says no, no, no. Buyers push, push, push. Go up, go up, go up, and then buyers take control. Closes here. In that period of time of that session, what was happening is that the buyers were taking control and moving market higher, and therefore it still says I'm looking for buys. Remember that. That's very important. Next one, we have a candle wicks on both sides with a small body. This one over here, remember, regardless of whether it's a bearish one, whether it's a bullish one, right? Let's start off first with a bearish one. Market's going down, boom, 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 it's bearish, but that's the small one in the middle of nowhere. What this thing is telling you, I'm slowing down. Yes, wicks on both sides, they were fighting. Buyers were winning once upon a time, sellers was winning once upon a time. They were so exhausted to even decide who's winning. At this point in time, it's like, you know, like when Muhammad Ali, you know, they were fighting. They were so tired. They were fighting. At one point, they're like, I'm too tired. It wasn't even so strong anymore. It was like, You understand what I'm saying? It's basically just no one is really winning. Now, before a big move in the market, remember this, market slows down. So this is very important because you need to spot these things. Now, with that being said, traders, if don't forget, guys, I do have a free community where I do free streaming on news events, which we call the Shack Casinos, as well as I have a VIP single group which has proven verified results, and all those links are in the description. Feel free to go check them out, traders. Let's move on to the chart right now and show you guys exactly how I use it. Traders, now we're going to start actually showing you how to trade it on the chart. So the same trades I'm going to show you right now are trades I've given out to my VIP sale group. So it's based off real trades I've given out. Not things I sucked out, but things I actually given now. Now moving on, guys, now at the chart right here, I've taken a buy all the way up, right? And then I've taken a sell down over here. Let's go explain it a little bit more, and then you guys can understand how to use it on your own successfully, traders. Look at this example right here, right? Remember, we have slowing down candles. So I've taken the buy all the way up right here. Okay, guys. Now here's the candles I was just talking about, which is slowing down. You see, before this massive move happened over here, right? In fact, before this entire move happened all the way up from here, all the way up, look at this candle, crazily big, right? There was a starting point. So you can look right here, just look at this. This is where it started. As I said to you guys, here we have these little candles over here in the middle. That there is basically where no one is winning at the time. This candle's over here in the middle. It's telling us there's no one winning right this. But before that happened, actually a big candle, boom, big candle, boom, big candle. But you can see at the bottom these wicks. And at one point here we had a massive candle body, and then we have a wick at the bottom rejecting down, saying I don't want to go low anymore, traders. I am looking to go higher. Then what happens is it shows you slow down candles. It's showing you I don't know who's taking control. I'm slowing down. And eventually what happens is, you know, here's a slow down. So basically saying, look, I'm going down. I don't want to go down anymore. And eventually here it gives us some sort of color, but still says I slow down. Eventually it gives a big candle, and it says, you know what, I found my direction and it's bullish, I'm going higher. Do you see a simple thing like that? That's how I'm able to read it now, how the market went from selling to start buying. And that is how I was able to catch this massive move all the way higher, traders. Before this massive move in the market, let's look what happened on this time frame right here. You can see here's a big candle, but look what happened after the candle. Small candle, which means I'm slowing down to the downside and eventually takes control. Boom, big candle. Do you understand? After a big candle, and this is a tip for you guys, after massive impulsive moves, which this is what we call impulsive moves, we have a slowdown in the market. So you can see right here, this is what happens with candles before another move happens in the market. Now then what happened was I was able to spot out, as you can see, drops down over here. Look at this candles right here, for example, right? Market was going up, right? Going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. It's confusing. What is happening? That's why it's called a range. So these candlesticks have built some sort of range in the market. And now let's read it, for example. Let's start here. Market rejects up, goes up, but it rejects at the top. Boom. The market gives another small candle. Eventually market gives a nice big body down with a rejection on top. What does a big body down mean? Is who taking control? Sellers with a rejection on top. Oh, I don't want to go up anymore, which means they are sellers. And that's why exactly after massive rejections, a decision made over here to go down, the market eventually drops down. Now look, let's read this candle as it's dropping down. Big body, big body, big body, big body. But eventually it starts slowing down. And then it makes the decision, no, I want to continue going down. Boom, 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 boom. Eventually here it gives a first candle rejection to the downside, which means I'm slowing down. And you can see how the candle slowly goes down and just goes flat. Here we go again. Here's a candlestick, so it's flattened out. Now let's read it. Drop, 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 rejection, and then small candle. So what was it saying here? I don't want to go down anymore. And eventually, slow decision making. Boom, decision made. Push up again. You understand? And that's how you read this candlestick. Now you can combine candlesticks with other price action tools. Very important. Never use candlesticks on its own. Use candlesticks with other technical analysis. Let's go further and give you one simple trade idea as an extra for you guys. Here's an example of a trade, right? Market's going up, boom, 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 boom. Slow down, first candle. So you think, okay, market's slowing down. Then boom, goes up again. Oh no, maybe it wants to continue, but look what happened on top with a massive candle. But look at the top of the candle, it had a massive rejection. So it had a slowdown, massive rejection, big body, but massive rejection. What does it say? Slowing down with a rejection, I don't go high anymore, right? So that means it's gonna maybe probably like slow down at this point. Then market over here, read this entire candles right here, right? You can see what happens is over here, for example, rejection down, slow down, rejection down. Market is just rejecting down. Okay, so you can see at this point in time, if I use other technical analysis like this here, you can see there's a little support over here, right? Market's finding support. Now, there's no decision making, but if you look at this whole thing as this right here, this is actually what we call a range in the market. Now, I like to spot these out before any massive moves in the market, which we call precision box. If anyone knows this, you know what I'm talking about. Precision box. Anyway, moving on guys, you can see it right here. One thing I'll also use with candlesticks is to see what is the previous biggest moves before this precision box. See, here was big moves, and here's a precision box. Now, what I said, now I need a candle to show me direction. Okay, once it shows me big direction, there we go. Look at this one candle, boom, right? Close right big above that candle. Now I just need a little break above that. Okay, there we go. Market broke nicely above, which means we are going to get a massive buy up from here. I'm just looking for market to continue going higher at this point in time and just watch what happens to this. You guys see? As simple as that, guys. That is what I'm talking about, guys. This isn't a 5-minute time frame. I'll give you guys the next one. Market slows down, right? So that means there's another move coming. Gives a rejection up. So look, it's no impulsive like this. These candles over here, this one, 2 here, it's different to this here, right? So there's definitely going to be another big move. You can see the market is a rejection all the way to the top. I don't go high anymore. So it means there's sellers. There, boom, big rejection. But look, before it closed, it moves back up. It shows I am, slowing down to the upside. Eventually, market gives the direction to the downside. It shows you who's control. Who is control? Sellers. And there you'll see market continue just dropping a little bit lower. Watch. And That's what I'm talking about. It's that simple, traders. Every candlestick you must be able to read, traders, and that is how a big move like that happened. And then you see a candle like that, it means slow down. I might want to continue going down, or I might change my direction, and therefore you're gonna look for the next candles after that to show me a big body again. Watch. There we go. We have a range. What do you think after the range comes? Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys really want to go through a lot more, I want to help you. But on the other hand, guys, if you do want the cheat sheet, just comment down below cheat sheet. I will send you a cheat sheet. Peace, love, happiness, and your mental Shaquel, Samaai. I'm signing out. Let's go!